Tom Cruise may be one of the craziest actors working in Hollywood right now, and that's largely due to his obsession with doing all of his own stunts. The payoff includes some of the best action sequences in the business. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to count down with us the craziest moments in the Impossible series. The helicopter scene. The helicopter scene in Mission Impossible Fallout could have easily been filmed in a studio or with a professional stunt double, but Tom Cruise isn't gonna let anyone do the hard work when he can deliver the goods. So Cruise did the only sensible thing and learned how to fly a helicopter in order to do the shot. Cruise learned how to fly a helicopter in a matter of months while the crew developed special camera rigs to show us he really is flying on his own through a mountain passage. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, Cruise also dangled from the side of said helicopter as his character attempted to commandeer the vessel in the sky. The final result is one of the most nail-biting sequences ever in action movie history. The Halo Jump. High altitude, low opening, or HALO, is an extremely dangerous jump from an airplane that requires the jumper to wear a specialized suit to aid with breathing. Generally, it's reserved for specialized military personnel. Normally, when films have this kind of sequence, it's used with doubles or inside a studio. Tom Cruise, however, decided he was going to be the first actor to ever be filmed doing a halo jump on camera for a film. The stunt was a part of the filming for the recent release of Mission Impossible Fallout. The jump took place at over 2,500 feet, and Cruise had to wear a specialized prop helmet that would prevent him from getting oxygen sickness. The time of day and weather were edited in post, but the jump itself was for real. Hanging off the side of a plane. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is one of the craziest films in the franchise, and it wastes no time in showing you how crazy it is. The film opens up in the middle of a mission, and Ethan Hunt has to intercept a cargo plane. But he's a bit tardy, and the plane is already moving. So he does the only sensible thing, jumps on the plane and hangs on as the plane takes off. Cruise was attached to a safety cable, which is a good thing considering how crazy this stunt is. Bearing in mind the speed of the plane and the force of the winds pinning Cruise down while doing the shot, we can agree this is one of his craziest stunts ever. Climbing the Burj Khalifa. Easily a high point of the entire franchise is when Tom Cruise climbed the Burj Khalifa skyscraper in Ghost Protocol. This was one of the craziest stunts Cruise has ever done. The scene could have easily been replicated with sets and CGI, but that wasn't good enough for Tom Cruise. Using support cables, Cruise was able to scale and swing around the high-rise, which peaks at 830 meters to the very top. The actor had an earpiece to take directions from Brad Bird, and the crew had camera rigs jutting out of the windows to get some of the incredible shots. Cliff climbing at Dead Horse Point. Mission Impossible 2 may be directed by the great John Woo, but it generally ranks as the least favorable among all the films in the series. But that doesn't mean the film is devoid of awesome stunts. The movie actually hits the ground running with an impressive sequence that would rattle the minds of most mortals. Cruise scales the Dead Horse Point cliffs in Utah using only his hands. Like most of his super dangerous stunts, he had a very small safety cable, just in case, but he adamantly refused to use any sets or safety nets when doing the awesome sequence. Not only did he save some money on editing out nets in post-production, but the resulting footage made the film sequence feel even